Hey guys, it's Tommy CM. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to another park spotlight. Today's park is a very special park. This is Puerto Bahia Hotel Marina Park PS5 expansion. Now this was created by Insomniac, who I'm pretty sure you don't need me to tell you who Insomniac is. Very popular YouTuber, has over 18,000 subscribers, and is a brilliant Planet Coaster console creator. The description he's put for this park says it was claimed the ultimate vacation on PS4. The PS5 version aims to prove that wrong. Enjoy the spectacular views from land, boats, the hotel and rides. There is now a little Halloween treat on this version. So yeah, really looking forward to taking a look around this park. I've seen bits of Insomniac's tour, but I've not seen all of it because I like to react to parks with my own first-hand genuine reaction. Just so that I'm not sort of just kind of looking around something that I've already personally seen. I think seeing it firsthand makes it look a lot better. If you do want to check out his full tour, I will leave a link to Insomniac's channel in the description below. If you do enjoy this video, please do consider giving it a thumbs up and subscribing if you are new, for more Planet Coaster console content on this channel. And yeah, I mean, without further ado, let's take a look around what looks like a very beautiful park on Planet Coaster console. Right, so as usual, we will start in the park entrance. And obviously, Insomniac has said that Puerto Bahia is a bit like a national park, obviously themed to the in the style of the Norfolk Broads in the UK. And because of that, there isn't a grand entrance. You don't get grand entrances in sort of national parks in the sort of natural environment that that you would find in this sort of area. So he's just kind of opened up with a few sort of temporary burger vans and food and drink outlets and things. And yeah, really fits the theme quite well. I do love these burger vans, and I think this is a perfect example to show people who are maybe new to the game or maybe struggle for a bit of inspiration. A very simple way to make something like a shop just a little bit different, a little bit more exciting. Because essentially, and I'm not trying to discredit Insomniac's building because I absolutely love it. But I'm just trying to kind of show people that it's very it's a very simple thing when you break it down, in the sense of it is a box around the shop. A few signs, a few screens, the AC units and grills, and a bit of metal and some tyres, and that is it. It's about adding those little bits of details to make something more exciting and to make it stand out more than just being a regular old shop. And it does the job perfectly there. So yeah, really nice start. Oh, why have you put one of these in? I hate these. People who watch my videos will know I hate these things. So it's the worst mascot in the game. Look at that. Anyway, so we've got the Ferry Ride to the left. We've got the Marina Hotel and the Bosque Mistico, or Mistico, to the right. So we'll have a wander down here to the ferry first. We've got a very nice little flat ride here, sort of like a fairground style with the music as well. And then what do we got up here? We've got a little adventure park. Very nice slide. I like the use of the curved pieces there and the supports. We've got some animatronics on a bench. We've got one of these sort of these are normally like netted tyre sort of things, aren't they? That's a ground planter, isn't it? That's clever. I like that. Yeah, I rate that. Nice choice of piece for that particular swing. And then we have another swing just over here. So we will. I think we'll go over. Again, really nice style in that. The way really nice sort of use of the signs and tools, and then obviously the lights underneath as well. So when you go to night time, it lights up in just the right manner. Look at that. Really nice, effective. It's not in your face bright, but it's not difficult. You're not sort of squinting to read it. It's just perfect lighting. That really nice. So we will head back over this way, and we're going to have the ferry ride. I will come back up to have a look at the other part of the entrance, but I'm going to have a look at the ferry first down here. So we have Ferry Ride. Some adverts here. Got the lifeboats. Really nice station. And then, yes, then we've got a barbershop quartet. Barbershop quartets are, for me, this is one of the best animatronics in the game. I love these guys. So yeah, really nice wooden station. As you'd imagine, for a boat ride, you don't often get these in any other sort of style other than wood. But yeah, really nicely done with the flowers, etc. It's nice way to get the guests on the boats. And then we have a spare docking station over here from presumably a boat that's been taken off the track for whatever reason. Obviously we've got the some kind of backstage area with some barrels and some barriers there. Really nice simple touch there. And then obviously a lifeboat. And what have we got up here? We've got a boat. Oh blimey. A boat being being overgrown by weeds there, and the lifeboat being overgrown. Very nice. That's not actually as easy as you think to make, and to make it look effective without making it look look a bit tacky. That's really nicely done, and with a pallet and a tyre. It's just that sort of. It's definitely a British sort of thing. That is. In parks in other places, they'd want to hide that and tidy it up, but in a British park, you'd see that all the time, and you just kind of shove it, brush it off, and just kind of accept that it happens. Got the water tower there, a fisherman down there. Right, I don't want to miss anything out here. Let me just take a quick zoom out. So So we'll have a look down the ferry ride and down this way first, and then we'll go back to the main entrance and go down the other way as well. Danger shallow water. Nice idea with the sort of depth measurements there. I don't know what the official term is for them, but that's to show you how low the water is. Another fisherman. A tyre swing. Nice. It's all about those little bits of detail. Nice, we've got a boat pulled over here. More fisherwoman. Free mooring, so boats can just pull up here. Obviously, you've got to imagine that this isn't on a track. You've got to imagine that these boats are just kind of, floating down here. What's this? Private mooring. Ooh. Very nice little house here. Even down to the fact that there's smoke coming out the chimney, it's just that really nice detail to accompany it. You got the little swing there, bushes around there, the gardens. It's all really nice, and even the security camera on top. Because let's face it, this is a very nice house. This would be a hot property for thieves, etc. One thing down, when you look at sort of this sort of shot of the park, of this corner of the park, just the colour and the mixture of trees, it's, and the terrain as well, it's just done really nicely, and it's a fully, you really do feel kind of immersed in the environment. It's not a fully flat park, and the trees kind of take up all of the sight lines, and it's just really nice to see. I even missed the hot air balloon going off up there. The tyre swing, some more boats parked up down here. And then obviously we've got there's a track, or, just kind of like worn out grass going around the side of the water as well, so people can come and have a look down. Even more hot air balloons. Look, and another one. It's so nice the way it's done. It really does feel like you sort of you're going down a natural river, and you don't really feel like you're in a theme park anymore. But I'm sure that will change when we get to different areas of the park. Got some more private moorings, some more tyre swings and boats, and some shallow water areas. Now I can hear a coaster, and I can just see one there. So, because of that, I'm going to stop there before we get any further, and I'm going to go back up to the main entrance, and we'll go down the other way because I don't want to miss anything out from up here. So we went left down there. Now if we go right, the Puerto Bahia Hotel, and we have a sort of a natural car park here. Really nice, really nicely done. Again, a mixture of plants, rocks, terrain, trees, and just mixing it up so it's not repetitive. Just gives it that nice, realistic touch. And that's a purpose-built tunnel, isn't it? So this is a there's another entrance sign like Puerto Bahia National Park. So so the cars are driving here and park up, and really nice idea to have that as a sort of small car park area. Obviously, it's not going to feed many people, but it is a nice idea to have that in there, and it's not a perfect shape as well, which means that because it's not like a perfect rectangle and with spaces in. It's just kind of a pull up and park your car sort of in a nice manner. It means that it shows that they're kind of using it using the natural environment. So we'll go across this bridge where you get a lovely view of this river and all the boats coming down it. Go across here. I've not seen as many security cameras in a park as I have in this, and it is, that it's a realistic thing. It's just that people don't often remember to put them in. Security cameras would be all the way around a park like this. So the Marina Hotel is over here. Got the viewpoint there, so the guests will come and admire this view. Right, we'll go down here. I like this. I like this fencing. This fencing's bespoke, isn't it? So we got the pillar, the iron hanger, some rope, and then the same on the other side. And there you go. Just to mix up that fencing. If you're looking through the fencing, you think there's nothing there that I really want, just make your own, and it can work out just as well when you see this. That could actually get away with being a normal fence piece in the game. That's how natural that looks. Then we'll go over this bridge. I do look, the views over the bridges are great. They really are. The way that it's been designed is fantastic. Right, so we keep going down here. Got some more. We've got like a track going off here somewhere. Up into the hills. Oh, to a campsite, to a tent. Now you see, everything is thought about. There's not. It looks like when you zoom out, it looks like everything is based over in that section. From looking at the bird's eye view of the park, it is a huge park for a start. But it looks like everything is over there. However, it's not. It's every bit of grass here has got a purpose. As you can see by the track marks. So we'll go back down here. Little toilet block and a little staff room, and then we'll across the bridge. The Ferry Inn. Right. So some very nice sort of welcome banners and some adverts. Look at that. That looks fantastic, doesn't it? As a sort of, as a boating area, really does look fantastic. That is there is a viewpoint. I was going to say that is definitely a viewpoint sort of shot. You just got to admire the view there. Every part of that view is something going off and something to admire. Really, really nice. And then obviously the boat's going across at the same time as well. Down here, vandalism. More vandalism. You need to get some of these security cameras down this bit. And even just putting some buildings on the hills here, just to kind of, make it all make it all blend in as if it is all in, as if it's all been built on, is really nice. We can have some. Oh, this is cool. So he's made the boats down here. That looks great. That actually looks really really cool. What have you used for that? Well, just a wooden bracket. Wow. Wow, I wasn't expecting that. In the words of Jamie Lawson. Um, yeah, really, really nice. Really nice idea, that. And even the little things like the aerial. Look at that. Using a sparkler firework. Wow. That is. I've not seen that before. That is. That shows you somebody who knows their pieces in the game. Either that or someone's flicked through every single item till they found something. But just a knowledge of the pieces like that, and to think, to look at that bow and think, right, what does it need? It needs this really small detail, and it makes a huge difference. You've got to admire that. I keep going along down here. You see down here, look, there isn't any fences. However, the bushes kind of act as the fence down here. So again, you don't need custom fencing everywhere. But what I would say is the automatic fencing in the game doesn't look great a lot of the time. So either try and use custom fencing, use rocks, use plants, or you might not need any. But just have it. Fencing makes a huge difference when you're walking around someone's park. And obviously down here, look, it stops to go down here to where the boats are mooring. And then as they come up and join the path, the custom fencing is back there to placing the custom fencing as opposed to using the natural fence. Using the wall pieces here on the bridges, it just makes it look a lot nicer. Again, look at the views. So many viewpoints. Some private houses here with private boats docking. I mean, these guys have got money. Look at this. They've got a speedboat and a gondola. Look at that. Love it. And they've just got a normal speedboat, a normal wooden boat. Look at that. She's sunbathing in the shade at the moment. Yeah, really nice. And I mean, look at how nice that building is as well. Designing houses in this game is not something many people I've seen do, if any. But it's so nicely done. It's not a symmetrical building. It's just a very unique style and well thought out in terms of the balcony, etc. Up here. It's really, really clever. And what I do like, I love this. These are ladders, aren't they? Just want to double check this if I can. Or is the ivy I think the ivy's in the way. It's not going to let me. Oh no, wooden railing. Oh, okay. Fair enough. It's a wooden railing. Now you see, I've seen people use the portcullis for the castles as like a trellis before for vines, but I've not seen the wooden railing before. That's another one to make a note of. Really nice use of those pieces. Again, just all the mooring, all the houses. It's so nicely done. Private mooring again. Someone else's house. Right, we'll head on back up this way, heading into where we were going. Viper Arcade. Agile. There's Insomniac's YouTube. So, be sure to go and check out Insomniac. I mean, I'm pretty sure you are already. As I say, he has over 18,000 subscribers, so I'm pretty sure you would have seen his stuff on there anyway. If you're playing Planet Coaster console, be sure to go and check out his YouTube. Some more adverts. The ferry in. So, did we go up here? What's up here? Another play park here. Another slide and some more swings. Looking calmly over some water. And then if we go down here, we have Agile, which I'm assuming is this orange coaster, judging by the colour scheme. So, what's on the front of here? Got some toilets. Hence why that's there. I've not seen that sign before. I've not seen anyone use it anyway in the game. Yeah, got some toilets there. So here we get into sort of like a. This is more sort of a sort of a party area / where all the action is in the park. It's not quite as peaceful as the other areas, but it's a nice blend. It's a nice mixture of areas. Chair swings. I've said it before, and I'll say it 1,000 more times. Chair swings are fantastic rides in real life. I think they're very underrated. Some more boats here. I love the fact that all the boats are different as well. Like, obviously there's some that repeat, but there's a lot of different types of boats. And it's just nice that it's not just a case of copy and paste, and that everyone owns the same thing. It's just nice to see a mixture. So we have the Ferris wheel. I'll be honest, I don't really know how to go about this without sort of missing something out here. I will go around the dock and then I'll come back to go on Agile, I think. So we go down here. The Viper Arcade advert again. The Spider. That's a nice sign with the animatronics on there. And the flags and the trees. It's very, very nicely designed on the edge of here. I love how close you've got the path to the edge of the terrain there. I mean, if you take that off, I suppose it's suspended. So that's probably how. But that is really nice. It's one thing that is difficult is getting the path to work with the terrain in this game. Once you start messing about with different heights of the terrain, it's very difficult to lay paths down close to where it changes height. So, yeah, really nicely laid out there. Got Cosmic Cow. Some more ATMs. Some more docking areas. Yeah, I love the techno music in the background. Brilliant. We've got a Dodgems. Of course, we've got a Dodgems. It wouldn't be this sort of area with this sort of music without a Dodgems. Had to be there, didn't it? Had to be. A lot of people sunbathing. Again, I mean, I've not looked at these closely before on the other ones, but again, just putting a few simple shapes together to make a sunbed like that, and and that's it. You build it once, just save it, and then use it again. It's so simple. Just have fun, make things with shapes, make something new that isn't just part of the game already, and that's how you'll make your park stand out like this. Right, where do we go now? We will we'll go back up this way. I think I really am going to be double checking that I'm not missing anything here. Got another flat ride. Got the Ghostbusters man. Stay Puft Marshmallow. Or the Michelin Tire Man, as some people like to call him. A lot of fairground rides. So back at the chair swing. So I think for now, let's go and ride on Agile. I want to see what Agile's like. So here's the queue. I love this entrance. Looks great. Having that consistent styling with the signs, and then the trees as well to blend it in, and then obviously the coaster kind of dips above and below the backdrop, built up a hill as well. Just a really nice all round sort of environment. So, we're going to pause that because we're going to get on that one before it goes. Nice little station up here with a little open roof. So, we've got the Planet Coaster signs. So, this is Agile. There's the stats, if you're interested, all green stats. And yeah, we shall take a ride. We'll go on. Where should we go? We'll stick on seat one and yeah, enjoy Agile. Yeah, really nice looping coaster style. I mean, it's a classic style of coaster in the sense of it's not a modern coaster, but I think that's why it fits in well with this sort of area because they wouldn't be paying for over the top for modern coasters. Really compact as well. Like it doesn't take up much of a footprint and uses the environment to its advantage. So yeah, really nice. And as you can see off the ride here, I think I think off the ride there actually looks a little bit smoother than what it was on the coaster. But again, I say that quite a bit about a lot of the rides in this. You've got to watch it in both ways, just to kind of get a feel for what it really does look like. Because sometimes the cameras don't quite match up. But no, I really enjoyed that. I thought that was really nice. I love the fact you can sort of see the ending as you come, as you walk around there. I think that's really nice. And then with the waterfalls and the plants, etc. Just a really nice style. So come out the exit here. We've got a nice little seating area on the grass. Tell you what, there's that many animatronics out here. I'm getting mixed up as to who's a real person and who's an animatronic at some points. I love that. I love the little props as well, like the beach ball, etc. I love that you colour the flowers and put them underneath. Again, just a small little props like that. Right, Splash Park, Puerto Bahia Hotel. I am very excited to have a look at this. So here's the Viper Arcade. And look at this. This is brilliant. So you got your classic dance mat there. Definitely have never been on one of them in my life. Definitely. And then obviously you've got all the video games here. These are just so well done. Really nice. You've got a driving game over there. Prizes so you can go and collect tokens. I love these toys. I love these little teddy bear robot things. They look quality. And they really do look good. And then over this way, some more games. Right. Oh, there's another cow. Look, go away. There's two of them. There's two of them. What have we got in here? Hopefully no cows. Hotel and bar and a restaurant. So more facilities for people to go in. Does the boat come underneath here? I saw the entrance for the boat over there. It does. Wow, that's really nice. I like that. I like the fact the boat comes into the building there. I think that's really nice. Really great work that. Got the ferry in, Splash Park. Got the other boats parked up there. Oh, look at that. You got one that's been lifted out of the water. Love that. All the backstage area, all the boxes, all the life rings and crates and papers and all sorts. One on like the repair station there. Oh, that's brilliant. And that actually does look worn out, doesn't it? Look at the effects down the side. That's brilliant. Oh, I love that. See, I mean, obviously, this is just my opinion. I love seeing this sort of stuff as opposed to seeing like a great coaster. This stuff to me is so much nice, so much nicer to look at and see and to kind of admire and respect that people build, this sort of stuff. It does look really, really good. Right, so before we carry on down that path, we'll go around the front of here. So, got some more boats. Got another barbershop quartet, obviously, with a bit of an audience. All the boats down the dock. Really nice. I mean, look at that. That honestly looks beautiful, doesn't it? It is really, really good. Yeah, just everything about it is just so neat and tidy. It's great. And then even balconies up here, look. Even the balconies look great. The flags. What's up on the roof as well? Some animatronics on the roof. Yeah, fantastic. All the security cameras as well for a bit of realism. Right, so we'll go down here. And we'll go to Splash Park, which again has a really nice sign. Nice use of the of those splat art pieces. Really nicely done. So this is like a water park, if you hadn't already figured by that name. Really nicely built flumes. I mean, I've seen some people in the Planet Coaster console Discord group for the water park contest build some of these, and they're not easy at all to build them, to make them look really good. So yeah, I love the way he's done that. And then with the water effect. Wait, was that an animatronic fall? Alright, I wasn't expecting to see the animatronics falling out. Why is he out backwards? Oh, yeah, I wasn't expecting to see the animatronics falling out there, but again, really nicely done. I do rate the people who build stuff like that. The guests aren't going to use it. I really hope that if/when we get a Planet Coaster 2, that maybe they'll introduce water parks into the game, but who knows? That we can but dream at this point. We've got a diving board here into a pool. You got the waterfall coming down. I mean, look, even here, looking on the side that we were earlier, the views are just amazing. It's really, really nice. So we'll go along here, through the cave. We'll go up, I think. Let's see what's up here. Oh, is this the top of the slide? It is. Wow, it's actually built a stairway up. Wait, no way is he... Oh, no, I thought they were individual then. Right, okay, fair enough. But no, yeah, the fact that he's spent time building the staircase anyway is really impressive. And then you get to the top up here. Does that work at all? What is it? Water spout medium. Wonder why that... Is that not on? Yeah, stationary. Fair enough. And then obviously you go down the water slide. But yeah, again, really nice, sort of imagination to use that as a starting point to the slide. Let's go up through here. And then if we go down this section, we get to more sunbeds. Got another little park here. And we have a very nice beach on the edge of the water. And we'll look at another view, because every single angle in this park has got a really nice view. The hot air balloons, look, the boats. It just looks wonderful, doesn't it? That does. Yeah, absolutely fantastic. You can literally pick any area of this park to look out at, and the view is fantastic. It's got a nice little campsite up here, although there's nobody watching this fire, so that's a bit of a hazard. If I've got my health and safety hat on. Up here, new park now open. Ooh. So another car park here, although the police have rocked up. There's trouble afoot. It's probably the vandalism for them bins earlier. Got some more houses and buildings in the hills. Get this really nice little barn. Houses, look, with the vines. I mean, you know, the effort to go to all of these different. I mean, look at this. This is a whole street. It's a whole street up here. It looks fantastic. Again, the effort gone to when there's no guests coming up here is so good. It just looks so authentic. Nice little clock tower. Dustbin lorry. Yeah, really, really good. Inspired by Norfolk Broad. So again, you know, that's, as I said before, that's what this park is based upon. So you know, if you haven't been in the UK, it is a really nice area. I've only been there once, but yeah, definitely a really nice area of the UK. And you do kind of get that feeling in this park as you go around it. So we'll head back out of here. Down there. And back to the car park down here. So we're going to this area. Oh. Now we're getting into a themed area. All the mist here. Ride the Clank. Balloon Racers, The Ritual. Bosque Mystico. The Scarecrow, Clank, Sling Belt, The Spider. Welcome, right. So this is like an additional area to the park then. The Hobbit Inn. Look at this. This is really cool. I've not seen anyone do this. The theming is brilliant. The way the terrain's been used around the wall and building pieces is great. It's done just to the right level. And down here you got the rest of them. Let's make sure I've not missed anything. I'll go back up here. Right, so we've got the Scarecrow. Look at that. Look at the way them branches have been used. That's brilliant. All the crows as well. The spooky Scarecrow. That is a really well themed flat ride, that. That is really nicely done. And the station as well. I mean, obviously this flat ride doesn't actually have a station. But to put the queue line in the building like that, really, 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 really good. And then we'll go here. What's the Ritual? Oh, wow, look at that. Well, that's not terrifying, is it? What a way to theme a queue line. That's brilliant. Oh, if you survive, you're a witch. Oh, if you survive the fall, if you survive the fire, if you survive, you're a witch. The ritual. Well, this has to be the creepiest station and creepiest theme for a Planet Coaster ride I've ever seen. So we'll hop on the ritual. You know what I might do? Should I go on it at night? Is it lit up at night? It is. I might go on this at night time. I feel as though the theme fit. I mean, look at the lighting in here. I feel as though the theme warrants it being looked at night time. So yeah, we'll do that. We'll have a look at night time. We'll hop on. I'm not taking any use of the stats because I don't trust the stats in this game at all, as you well know if you've watched my videos. But yeah, let's see if we survive. Wow, I am so glad I rode that at night time. What a brilliant theme that is to that coaster. I don't often see this type of wooden coaster, Bill, which is quite a nice change as well. With the small cars like that. But the actual theme there, I love that. I love these animatronics with like the bull's head on them, or the skeleton. I think that looks absolutely brilliant. It reminds me a lot of Wicker Man at Alton Towers. It's that sort of theme in terms of like a sacrifice, and that's that's a sort of the idea I got from this. Obviously, the animatronics here with the skull's head on, and then the start of it. I mean, this explains why the stats are red for this coaster. And it also shows you why the stats in Planet Coaster shouldn't really be paid attention to. It's because of the sort of the drive tyre section here, where you go through and see all the animatronics. You see, you see like this guy levitating and all the ghosts, etc. I mean, this is fantastic. And look at that structure. I think this is why I got the sort of Wicker Man theme. Was the wood and the fire, etc. I know Insomniac is obviously British, but whether he based it upon Wicker Man, I don't know. Chances are he may have done. Obviously, we've got the hanging bodies here, which for younger viewers may be a bit disturbing. And then I also love this little section as well. I know this is only quite a small section, but I love the fact that as well as the sort of flames around the track, we also have this sort of like foresty area where it goes under this bush and through the trees. We all these like scarecrows, etc. And I think the lighting here is superb. The green and the purple there looks really nice, as well as the mist. It all adds together and has a really nice effect. And then obviously the giant spider that you go under there. But yeah, no, really enjoyed that. As I say, I think the theming is great. I think the queue line is really good as well. I think this whole decoration here, this is something that you could imagine actually being in a real theme park as a proper theme. And then obviously the stones as well. Very nice use of decorative layout for the stones. So that was the ritual. What I'll just do, I'll quickly zoom out on this area just so we can see this area at night time. As you can see, this whole area looks superb at night. The lighting is done really well. Lots of greens, lots of yellows and pinks. All blends together really, really nicely. I am going to go back to daytime just whilst I continue walking around the area. So if we go down here, we've just got some more shops and some seating. And we'll go back up. I do like the little signs outside the toilets. I think they look really nice. So we'll beat the crowds, and I think we'll go up this way, shall we? Ride the Clank, which I'm assuming, judging by the sign Clank, is up here with the mechanical wheels. Balloon racers, the scarecrow. Well, this is a nice entrance. I like this. You can see this seems a little bit brighter and nicer than the ritual theme. Lots of mechanical wheels going across. Lots of animatronics here. Really nice sort of use of the engine pieces. But yeah, this is the Clank. So there is the stats if you are interested in them, and we'll hop on and see what this has got to offer. And there we go. That was the Clank. Really nice coaster. That the one area I thought on the end of this first drop, I thought this bend was a little bit quick down here. However, once it got past that, I thought it was a superb coaster in terms of layout. I thought the sort of the inversions and the way, I mean, the way this has been themed around here is so clever and unique. The way that all slots together, that must have taken some time to sort of piece together and work out what it was. He was gonna theme together, and then also the layout going under the terrain here, going in and out. These little arches, especially. These little arches using the terrain to do that and having the bushes around them, I thought they were brilliant. Really liked them. And then obviously, like going through buildings here, got a few head chopper elements, and then flying over the top of this, this flat ride in here. Again, I just thought that the whole idea of that and how compact it all is. I thought that worked really well. I mean, if you look at that as a whole, you've got the big drop of the coaster on the left, and all you can see after that drop is a few bits of track over to the right there, and a little bit in the middle, and everything else it just kind of wraps around and keeps itself so hidden and compact. But it's really not once you get up close. It's really nicely designed that. And it just shows you what a bit of theming, a bit of adding different levels to the park. For example, you got the paths down here, and then the paths up there as well. It just shows you what doing, changing levels and putting different parts of scenery around, including other flat rides. What it can do to sort of design a coaster. So yeah, really like how that is all laid out. So we'll have a look up here whilst we're around this section. So we have the balloon racers with a really nice little structure on the back. Don't underestimate that, because that is that is a case of building different separate buildings to make that, because obviously in the game you can only twist those wall panels to a 90-degree angle. So yeah, really good supporting flat rides. And then we have Sling Belt, which is the flat ride we have down here. I always say this flat ride in particular, one of the best flat rides to theme. So easy to just think of something that goes in the middle, that can accompany the ride to bring it to life and give it a bit of a purpose. And over here we have the Spider. I'll let you work out why it's called the Spider. Yeah, again with the mist, again with the with the effects. You got water down there as well. The way the track of the clank just kind of goes around it. The whole thing is just really nicely done. What's this up the back here? What's this tower? Can you get to this tower? No. Right, it's a. Oh, hang on, this guy's looking at. He's got a very nice view. I didn't notice the other two towers either. My apologies. Now he's in the wrong tower. This is where he wants to be. He wants to be looking at. Look at that view. That's the view he wants. But yeah, no. I mean, this whole area is really nicely done. As I say, the mixture of flat rides, the theming for the flat rides. I mean, out of all of them, the Scarecrow down here is my personal favourite, just because I love the way these sort of branches have been done. I think they're really nicely styled and accompany that really well. But yeah, the whole thing and the way the coasters wrap around them is really nice. Again, the theming for the ritual is fantastic. The idea of just putting the the sort of mask on the animatronics there, really nice and effective. Really cool. So we will head back out this way. Some a little gingerbread house down here. Well, no, it's not a gingerbread house, is it? These are like chocolate fingers. Yeah. Chocolate dipper. They're called in the game. Let's face it, if you're British, they're chocolate fingers, aren't they? But yeah, no, that is that section of the park where you can see the rides there. And I think we are not far from being complete, because I think we have explored most of this. We've not been down to look at this particular executive lodge by the looks of it. And these guys are all in the hot tub. Love that. These guys dressed as pirates with guns. Yeah, really nice looking, house and hot tub there. Really nice sort of style. Obviously, we've got some sofas there. Private mooring again. These guys are sat on their boat, ready to set sail. But yeah, I mean, again with the levels, the terrain is just done so well, and it's not done to a silly degree. It's done into such a neat manner. Where's this track go? See, that just goes back down to the lake again. Everything goes back to the water, and that's what I really love about this, is that there's not a section of the park that isn't thought about, or doesn't have a purpose. And as I say, you can see a lot of it, and you think, oh, it's just kind of filled space with using the terrain and trees. But when you actually look at the detail of it, it's a lot more than that. And I think that that really does shine through. The more time you spend on a park like this, the more you can see it. But no, I think, unless I am mistaken, that is Puerto Bahia. That is the park, and I'm absolutely blown away with the style in there. I think that is so nicely done. That would have taken a long time to get the levels and get that water right. And not only that, you can spend a time doing the terrain and stuff, but to get it so accurately, laid out and so neatly done, so that you can then build the sort of houses, build the infrastructure around this. It really does feel less of a theme park, more of a national park, which is obviously what Insomniac's gone for. And then, the centerpiece obviously is this Marina, the Puerto Bahia hotel here, this sort of Marina section, and I think that obviously looks fantastic. Love the use of the custom boats and the boats you get in the game. I think ideally, if there's one thing, and I imagine Insomniac would think this himself, if you could hide the track of those boats, this would look perfect. Unfortunately, you can't. There's no way around that. You can't even do that on PC. But if you could hide the track of those boats, that would be fantastic. To just see them floating around on a path on their own. But there's so many custom builds. I urge anyone to have a look at this part if you've got a PS5, or even have a look at the PS4 version. There is a separate PS4 version. Have a look, and if you want some imagination, if you want some imagination tips, some inspiration, have a look at the custom builds. Have a look at the boats. Have a look at stuff like these slides here and the way this has been done. And like I said at the very start, which is somewhere over here, because I just get lost in this part now. I think it's over this section have a look at something like these burger vans, etc. And just, it's these small little bits that make parks stand out and look different. But yeah, no, I absolutely love that. As I say, be sure to check out Insomniac's channel if you haven't already. I'd be very surprised if you haven't. And check out his other stuff. It is, it's very impressive on the PS Workshop. If you have enjoyed the video, please do give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing if you are new. I would very much appreciate that. And other than that, I shall see you in the next episode. Thank you very much for watching. Goodbye.